The Nikon Z7 III has been one of the most discussed cameras in recent times. While Nikon has remained tight-lipped, the rumours that the Z7 III will be announced between August and November 2025. Given that the Z7 II was released in 2020 and its predecessor, the Z7, debuted in 2018, an update is not just expected but overdue. Nikon appears to be prioritising the Z7 III's ability to compete directly with the Sony A7R series, particularly regarding image quality, dynamic range, and resolution. Let's take a detailed look. One of the more bizarre rumours surrounding the Z7 III is the claim of an 88-megapixel sensor. This speculation stemmed from a post on the Chinese social media platform where an individual claimed to have dreamed that the Z7 III would feature an 88.48 megapixel FX format BSI CMOS sensor. While the rumour initially seemed absurd, it gained traction online. Later reports clarified that Nikon is indeed testing an 88-megapixel full-frame sensor, but this does not necessarily mean it will be used in the Z7 III. It is more likely part of an experimental phase or a prototype being evaluated for future high-resolution models. The biggest debate surrounding the Z7 III is the sensor. While many rumours suggest a 45.7 megapixel sensor similar to its predecessor, recent reports indicate Nikon is testing multiple sensor prototypes. The two most likely contenders are a 61 megapixel sensor, potentially sourced from Sony, and a 67 megapixel sensor developed by TowerJazz. Nikon has been experimenting with 67MP sensor prototypes for over 2 years, suggesting a commitment to higher resolution for this model. Some speculation has even pointed to an 88.48 megapixel BSI CMOS sensor. But this rumour originated from a questionable social media post, making it highly unreliable. If Nikon opts for the 67-megapixel sensor, the Z7 III would leapfrog its main rival, the Sony A7R V, which currently offers 61 megapixel. This move would cement Nikon's position in the high-resolution mirrorless camera market. A stacked sensor, fully or partially, has also been a topic of discussion. If the Z7 III follows the Z6 III's lead with a partially stacked sensor, it could improve readout speeds and dynamic range without sacrificing too much on cost. However, given the positioning of the Z7 III as a high-resolution stills camera rather than a speed-oriented or video-first model like the Z9, a traditional BSI CMOS sensor might be the more practical choice. Autofocus performance is another area where the Z7 III is expected to improve significantly. It is rumoured to feature a 493-point autofocus system with an AI-based subject detection algorithm. This would bring it on par with Nikon's latest AF advancements seen in the Z8 and Z9. Nikon's recent developments in AI-powered subject tracking have improved the recognition of people, animals, and vehicles, ensuring precise autofocus even in challenging conditions. While the Z7 III will be a stills-focused camera, video performance will also see a boost. The current expectation is 8K at 30p and 4K at 60p recording, with internal 10-bit recording and ProRes RAW support. However, there are conflicting reports about whether 8K will cut. Some sources suggest that Nikon may keep 8K exclusive to the Z8 and Z9 to maintain product differentiation. In such a scenario, the Z7 III may offer 6K video as a compromise. Additionally, in-body image stabilization is expected to reach an 8-stop rating, enhanced by an improved gyroscope, which will be beneficial for handheld shooting. Another noteworthy aspect of the Z7 III will be its storage options. It is rumoured to feature dual UHS 2 SD card slots instead of CF Express, making it more accessible to users who do not require ultra-fast storage speeds. The camera will also likely come with a 3.2-inch 4-axis tilting touchscreen LCD, offering enhanced flexibility for composing shots at different angles. A high-resolution electronic viewfinder with improved brightness and refresh rate is also expected. For connectivity, the Z7 III will support 5 GHz Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, allowing seamless file transfers and remote camera control. A USB-C fast charging port and HDMI Type-A output will likely be included for professional workflows. The Nikon Z7 III is poised to be a major upgrade over its predecessor, the Z7 II, delivering advancements in resolution, video capabilities, autofocus, stabilization, and connectivity. The most significant leap is in the sensor and resolution, where the Z7 III is rumored to feature either a 61 or a 67 megapixel sensor, a considerable jump from the Z7 II's 45.7 megapixel sensor. This increase in megapixels should result in greater image detail, improved dynamic range, and better low-light performance. Video performance is another area where the Z7 III is set to shine, with an anticipated 8K at 30p recording, a notable upgrade from the Z7 II's 4K at 60p limitation. This positions the Z7 III as a more competitive option for hybrid shooters and content creators looking for high-resolution video capabilities. In terms of autofocus and AI integration, the Z7 III is expected to leverage a 493-point AF system with advanced AI-based subject detection, significantly enhancing tracking accuracy for both stills and video. Nikon's recent improvements in in-body image stabilization are also expected to make their way into the Z7 III, providing up to 8 stops of stabilization for smoother handheld shooting, especially in challenging conditions. The storage and connectivity aspects of the Z7 III should also see refinements, likely retaining dual card slots but with faster data transfer speeds. Additionally, 5 GHz Wi-Fi and Bluetooth will ensure seamless connectivity for professional workflows. The Nikon Z7 III is set to compete with high-resolution full-frame mirrorless cameras like the Sony A7R V and the Canon EOS R5. The Sony A7R V, with its impressive 61 megapixel sensor, offers exceptional resolution, AI-assisted autofocus, and 8K video capabilities, setting a high bar that the Z7 III will need to meet or exceed. Similarly, the Canon EOS R5, equipped with a 45 megapixel sensor, 8K video, and Canon's renowned dual-pixel autofocus, remains a formidable competitor in the market. If the Z7 III features a 61 megapixel plus sensor and enhanced video options, it could become a strong contender, especially for users looking for a compelling alternative to Canon's offerings. Thank you for watching. While there is no confirmed release date for the Nikon Z7 III, all signs indicate an imminent launch in 2025. If Nikon delivers on the rumored sensor and autofocus enhancements, the Z7 III could set a new benchmark in high-resolution mirrorless photography. As the competition heats up with Sony and Canon, Nikon needs to ensure that its latest offering stands out in both stills and video performance. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section below.